Love all. Play.
So the left-handed Kento MOMOTA, far side of the court, trying to create more history. Ooh, he's come back in. Good gracious.
1-love.
Well, good opening rally. Of course, then he will love these conditions here. One of the titles he's won this year. He's won 2 Super Series, the Singapore Super Series and the Indonesia, are on this very court in this arena.
Both the windy Super Series.
Yes. So his style of play, I know I've discussed it earlier in the week, but his style of play, able to deal with windy conditions.
Good defense, quick on his feet, good offense.
Well, it's amazing to me, both these men, former World Junior champions, the way that the World Junior champions and the development pathway for young badminton players now, and they come through to senior level. Very good indeed. Oh, look at that shot. Yeah, well, Chen wasn't quite sure whether he should have left it, but it was such a short lift, you might as well give it a thump.
Yeah, exactly. No point in taking any chances.
4-1.
No, when Kento MOMOTA won the Singapore Open, he became the youngest ever winner of a men's singles Super Series title. And it's interesting, at the beginning of the year, he was saying, I may be young, but I certainly need to start winning. My goodness, hasn't he done just that? Good ride. Oh, my goodness me. I don't know if you've had a chance, Steen, to watch Chen earlier in the week. I don't think I've called any of his matches, but he's looking very sharp at the beginning of this. Looked, by all accounts, a little bit shaky in his quarterfinal against Victor Axelsen.
Yeah, but maybe he'll benefit from that in this match, that he's already been stretched, which is not the case for Kento MOMOTA. He's been quite dominant in his matches so far.
Service over, 2-6.
Do you think
7,
maybe at the moment, Momota, the whole occasion, perhaps getting to him a little bit nervous? That would be understandable after all, wouldn't it?
Yeah, just a little bit perhaps, and it's tough opposition he's up against.
Yeah.
Started out slow when he was winning the Indonesia Open title against Jan Jorgensen, but I still think Chen is a bit tougher.
As proven in that rally.
8-2.
Look at that backhand smash. Follows up. He's got such a physical presence on court, Chen Long. Going wide.
9-2.
No, that's a good smash. And that'll help settle the nerves. Good body smash.
Service over. 3-9.
I always used to like to give the shuttle a good old thump to try and get rid of some of the tension in the arm and the shoulder.
And I think he should attack more on that side. The problem is, will he do that already from the beginning of the match or from the beginning of the third game?
Apologises for the good fortune.
Service over. 10-4.
Yeah, nothing Momota could do about that. Well, it's been the ideal start as far as the defending champion is concerned. Chen Long, 7-point advantage at the mid-game interval. Well, Japanese coaches, Park Ji-won and Kento Masuda, I think they need to try and calm him down as much as anything. Charles Ranter, the red shirt there, former world champion. 2003 in Birmingham, he won his world title.
20 seconds. Thank you. Chen. On court, please.
Umpire making sure the players return to court, and before the time limit is expired.
Play.
This is a good rally.
Yeah.
Yeah, that ball was called good.
That looked long to me.
I have to say, I mean, I was
12,
surprised because I immediately
4.
looked at the line judge and instinctively, as he played it, I thought, that's going to go long. No, we couldn't really see.
No.
Oh, this time, the lucky net cord for Kento MOMOTA. I was talking earlier in the week,
Service
Steen,
over.
about this young left-hander, and I think he's got a
5,
certain sort of
12.
aura about him, a certain star quality.
Yeah. I totally agree. He looks really composed on court, even though he's got to start like this. He's still playing, trying to make his way into this match. And he's got trouble on this side because there's so much shot quality in Chen Long's shot. He can't really get an advantage in the rallies. Everything is nullified by the Chinese.
Also rally. Oh, short lift. Still gets it back. My goodness me, how hard did Kento MOMOTA have to work for that point?
6,
Well,
12.
when you said everything, you know, Chen Long just nullifies things.
Yeah.
I was watching specifically in that rally. He doesn't just nullify it; he gets it back with interest half the time.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
So the smashes from MOMOTA doesn't really hurt Chen Long at the moment. Chen Long gets them back and everything is level again.
On court. Thank you, on court.
And this is even on the side of the court where he's helped by the drift a little bit. The problem for MOMOTA is that he can't really push Chen Long too much to the baseline. Very hard to make a precise clear because it will be in great danger of going long.
Oh, that's quick. Oh, my goodness. That exemplifies the point that you were making. The kill at the nets
Service
from MOMOTA.
over.
I thought, my
13,
goodness, how
6.
quick is that? But Chen Long getting it back and getting
Yeah.
it back with interest.
And the chance was not really that big because it was a great defensive shot.
Gone wide.
14, 6.
Oh.
Fifteen, 6.
Yeah. So ready to pounce.
Yeah, he stepped up, Chen Long. He's playing the best I've seen him play in this tournament.
Yeah, I concur. his follow-up is so good, isn't it? He moves well into that deep forehand corner. Chen Long, a measured smash straight down the line. There it is. And look how he follows up. Ten-point advantage now.
Service over. 7-16.
Wide.
Service over.
Well, I suppose
17-7.
people interpret that as an unforced error, but in all honesty,
8.
no, yes. How on earth did he play that?
19-8.
Most players would have had to play that straight. How on earth did he manage to contort his wrist to play that cross?
So powerful.
Yeah. Is it just power, or?
I think it's also technique, because you need to twist the grip a little bit in order to get the racket head pointing in the right direction.
Yeah.
Service over. 9-19.
Well, it's a tough task for Momota. He needs to win the next game, and he needs to come up with a better plan for playing the far side here if he wants to progress to the final World Championships.
Yeah. Game point opportunities for the defending champion, a whole host of them. Yeah, well, that was rather tame, that opening game from Momota, but all credit to Chen Long, because as Steen Pedersen was saying, I think that's probably the best we've seen from the umpire.
Second game. Love all. Play.
I don't think the drift is the same as it's been on other days, Steen. I mean, I thought earlier in the tournament a shot like that probably would have come back in.
Yeah, but the flat pushes, they have a little bit more speed, so I don't know. You might be right, Joe. We've lost some courts, and we're playing mainly in the one side of the arena. I can still see a lot of things moving here, so there's definitely drift.
Yeah.
It's one of the difficulties with this Istora Stadium. So hard to predict the wind direction.
Oh, it's gone long with the back line. Just enough tumble on the next shot there from Momota. Desperately difficult when the shuttle's upside down to actually control the push or the net shot.
Look at that defense. So
Service
much quality
over.
and impossible for Momota to
2-1.
do anything creative.
Yeah, he's got such powerful legs that his lunge position, he's still in perfect balance and poise.
3-1.
Well, Momota, he wants to progress through to the final tomorrow. He's got to have a change of fortune, and I suspect a change of tactics as well.
Yeah, he needs to push Chen Long, but he's put 2 out on the sideline and now 2 out on the baseline, and that's worrying.
4-1.
Because where's the wind that should help him? I think you spotted it right, Joe.
Oh, and that's landed way in. Goodness me.
5-1.
No, that is very different to earlier in the week. Oh, that's a good smash.
Service over.
Not only very
2-5.
near the sideline there, but great angle.
10.
Much steeper.
Oh, 2.
Yeah. And I think accuracy is the more important thing in his attack compared to power. Power will be used against him.
At that time, the judgment is sound.
4-5.
Just long of the back line. Crikey, was only just. What a great call by the line judge. Oh, fault.
Shuttle had not crossed the net.
Oh,
yeah.
That's an extraordinary call.
5-4.
Absolutely. Well, we'll need to see it again. Susan Taylor of Australia is in a much better position than I am. No, that had crossed over the net. Must have crossed over the net.
Can do it, shuttle?
How did the shuttle hit the net cord going back if it hadn't crossed over the net?
That's a good question.
Physically impossible, I would suggest.
And Momota seems to be working a little bit on the backhand side of Chen Long. Sort of brought him equal here in the second game. So much for that.
Yeah.
3, 4, 5 shots in the same forehand corner.
Yeah, well,
Service
he should have
over.
continued what he was doing, because he was
5.
pressurising the backhand corner. You
And
were
he
absolutely
lost
right.
this one.
Yeah. Yeah, there's the backhand push. Good rally. Brilliantly worked. Well, that is absolutely superb.
Service over. 6-all.
I noticed both men at one stage in that rally having to neutralise their opponent's attacking play by playing a couple of net shots back to the centre of the court.
Yeah, very efficient.
Yeah.
Can't really go for a tight spinning net shot. The risk of making a mistake is simply too big.
Just wide.
Service over. 7-6.
Are you convinced by these flat, fast exchanges as far as tactics is concerned for Momota?
No, not really, but he needs to try something to find out what's working, and I thought he had something in the backhand side. Then he tried a little bit of challenging Chen Long in his own game, playing it round in all 4 corners, and actually succeeded a little bit about that as well. But I think he's searching right now,
On court,
Momota.
thank you. Play.
Oh, that is delightful. And maybe he needed
Service
those
over.
at that flat, fast rally to make
7-all.
Chen Long just back off a little bit, so that the drop shot then becomes effective for the next one.
Yeah, exactly, that's a possibility. So you have to invest in some rallies in order to be able to exploit it and sort of harvest later on.
Yeah. Yeah, good net shot.
And it seems like he didn't really know which side to cover there, Chen Long.
8-7.
Momota is very deceptive overhead. I mean, we were making comments about that, weren't we,
Okay.
during the final of
Thank
the
you.
Indonesian Open.
Players on court, thank you.
Like so many left-handers, he's got these wonderful disguises with his overhead, seems to create angles and opportunities that don't seem to exist for other players. So, first time into the lead in either game. a real opportunity for Momota.
Service over. 8-all.
Just a small one when it's against Chen Long. A big one against any other player almost. Timing a little off. Right in the middle of the net.
Oh my goodness, what on earth was that on the return of serve? Well, he's got away with it. Oh, it very much looked to me as if he must have changed his mind.
9-8.
No, I'm not seeing it. That's landed a long way in.
Service over. 9-all.
But so far, a good start from Momota to the second game because he's sort of in the match again. That's actually the best you can hope for when you've lost the first 21-9. To be level at the time of the interval.
Oh, interesting reaction from Chen Long. Exuberant celebrations. We don't often see that, not midway through a game. He knows this is a very important phase of this match. That is magnificent, isn't it?
11-9, interval.
That strong movement to get behind the shuttle, and because he's in balance and control of his movements, able to thread the shuttle down the line. Look at that. Absolutely superb. And a 2-point advantage here at the mid-game interval of the second game. But you're right, Steve, this man, the youngster, the 20-year-old, is very much in this.
Chen.
Well, they do love their badminton here in Indonesia, don't they? Fanatical following. And that's absolutely terrific.
Play.
Oh, he was really looking for the push down the forehand side there, wasn't he?
Yeah, he totally read that and
12-9.
was waiting out there, and I think he needs to have a little bit more disguises from the front court, Momota.
Yes, and heed your advice of perhaps trying to pressurise the backhand side more as well.
Yeah.
4 straight points from 8-9 down, Chen Long. Wide. Yeah.
It just isn't the same kind of side
No,
experience. No.
So 5 straight points now. 13-9. Oh, no wonder he looks disappointed. He looks confused too. Oh, it's long. Wasn't steep enough.
Service over. 10-13.
That was another one of these rallies where he sort of plays in much the same way as Chen Long. Patiently working it around the court.
Do you think Momota has got the fitness to do that throughout a 3-game marathon?
Yes, I think he does, if he is somewhat controlling, because we saw him not being affected by the physicality of Dupigny at the Thomas Cup final.
Yeah.
He sort of ran him down, and if you can do that, then you're pretty well up.
Yeah, having dropped the opening game 23-25, it was a swelling match, wasn't it, in Delhi? That's when we all really took huge notice of Momota. Oh, it's gone long.
Service over. 14-10.
This period coming here now is sort of a make or break period, in my opinion, because I think maybe Momota has sort of fired himself up. He's been playing well. He could have expectations going into this match, but suddenly it's Mr. Reality Check on the other side, and it's much harder than you expected.
Yeah.
15-10.
Seven of the last 8 points. Oh, it's landed in. There's a challenge. Challenge here from Chen Long.
Chen Long challenges called in.
Well, considering I think the drift may have changed from earlier on in the tournament. No, it wasn't. Brilliant. Good call, line judge.
Challenge unsuccessful. Service over. 11-15. Chen Long has 1 challenge remaining. Play.
What retrieving from Kento MOMOTA. The full-length dive to his backhand side to get back a magnificent smash. Then gets up
15.
and look at his net shot. That is perfection. Absolutely amazing. Look at this. Up he gets. And then the control on the net shot. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Oh, there's another wonderful, wonderful net shot from Kento MOMOTA. Well, you said it was make or break.
Yeah.
To play two net chords on net shots like that is unbelievable.
Yeah. And he needs to take the chances there. He really needs to play sharp, because otherwise he won't get the chances that he needs from the back court.
Just 2 points the deficit now. Trevor. Well, you were asking for more deception from the front of the court. I think you were talking really about his little holds and pushes. But that will help when he does want to push it.
Exactly, and also notice that it was a soft smash, wasn't a full power smash. And then has to sort of judge, Chen Long has to judge the speed himself.
Well, make or break, and in situations like this, you have to expect if you're going to go for it, there is a risk of an error. But I like the fact he's going for it. Yeah, he certainly is going for it. Good courage.
Service over. 15-16.
And it's so important that he gets to follow up on his attacks.
Chen Long just makes that look easy. And he had to go from the net area, goes back in court so quickly.
15.
That was the earlier rally.
That wasn't the last rally, was it? That was confusing me. This is almost a must-win point, I feel, for MOMOTA. Huge difference between 18-15 or 16-17. Oh, my goodness. Brilliant. Yeah, he's pleased with that, and so he should be. I thought there was perhaps a half chance for MOMOTA to try and kill at the net. That one, he just lifted. Perhaps the tumble and spin of the shuttle was too vicious for him to take it early.
Best rally of the game, no doubt about that.
Away from a place in the final
19,
once again.
15.
He's on a roll. Here's Chen, look at him. Wins the rally and jogs back.
And he's sending a message to the two players in the next semi-final.
Yeah.
You've got to be on top of that game to have a chance against them in the final.
Look how early he's taking that at the net. He was following up too, had that come back.
20, match point, 15.
5 match point opportunities. Finds the line, 21-9, 21-15, and the reigning world champion, Chen of China, will contest the final once again. 52 minutes of dominance, really. There was only a short spell where I really thought Momota had a chance. But sensing the pressure, this man, Chen just upped the intensity